Good morning, Flosstube. Here we are back again. It is May 10th, so it means it is Stitch Mania Day 10. Let's see, it is, I'm coming to you a little earlier. It's about 9:15 on Thursday morning. I have a lot of out and about that I have to do, so I want to get this video done and get it up and get going with my day. Probably won't be as long today, and I probably won't do as much stitching, but let's get started. So yesterday's project was Welcome Spring by Little House Needleworks, doing 1/1 on a 28 count even weave. And I cannot tell you again, have a hard time putting this down. It's not going to take much longer, although I do have the sheep to do down here, and of course he is going to take a little while. There's a lot of stitching in that sheep. But oh my god, this is so cute over one. You can see my thumb, I guess, for a bit of a size reference. Like I said, this is just a bit. This is about 2 1/8 by 2 1/8 inch square. So it is really going to be tiny. I think it's absolutely adorable. Look at those cute little stitches. I want to pick it up and keep going this morning, but I'm not going to, because I have another 1/1 project. I've just about said on my needles, but it's not on my needles, it's on a needle. A stitching needle as opposed to a knitting needle. So this is, let me show you the whole thing. It is By the Bay. If you haven't seen it before, if you follow me on Instagram or seen it on Stitch Mania, look, it's almost getting too big to show. Harbor Haven by the Bay Needle Arts. Look at it. Just look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I hate to say that about my own stitching because it does sound like I'm bragging, but I'm not. It's the designer's talent bringing all this scene together. I really do just want to crawl into this scene and live here. Like I said, the next panel comes out today, so I am behind. I am on panel 5. So once we get panel 6 done, we'll be halfway done. The next panel, from what I could tell, has, so there's going to be a tree here that I'll get partway done today, or I mean, in this part. And then the next part has the tree like this. This part will have some of the tree going this way, and the next part has some of the tree going this way, kind of like this one, right? And underneath the tree in the next part, there's a little girl sitting, and there's a little boy standing not too far away from her playing with something. So we have some little people in the next scene. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. This one, I have to say, this one I really noticed the cat hairs on. So you may see me picking a lot. Let's see what's going on. Mike is coming home from work early. He did that strange thing where he, you know, whenever every once in a while you twist your neck the wrong way and you get that shooting pain from the muscle, tendon, whatever it is, going up the back of your neck. He did that badly enough this morning that his arms are almost immobilized. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at my man, but he's gonna come home and take some Motrin and maybe put a heating pad on it or something, because he has to drive the RV tomorrow. And while he is quite capable with it, it is not like it's something that's easy to do. It's certainly not something I would ever do. Our RV is 38 foot long, and we do tow our Jeep behind it. So, yeah, I won't drive it. The thought of driving it terrifies me, and there are times when he's driving it that I'm terrified. Mostly because of other drivers. Other drivers are just stupid out there when they see, well, like it's the same as they act with a semi. Gotta get in front of it. Lord forbid you should get stuck behind an RV. So they just do stupid things like speeding up to get past you, cutting in front of you. And you know, when you cut in front of a rig that big, that weighs as much as it does, It takes a long time to slow down. You don't want to do that, people. It is not a smart thing to do. So, and then there's always, you know, anytime we travel in the RV, there's always construction. His favorite thing is going down roads where there's barrels on one side and a cement jersey wall on the other. You know, there's nothing quite as fun as threading a needle in it with an RV. Add to that, if you have all that and you're going over a bridge, we did that once in northern Pennsylvania coming down from New York. Oh my God. Yeah. It's no wonder my hair's gray. But we enjoy it. We're really looking forward to this weekend. I'll be seeing my cousin lives in Lancaster, so I'll be seeing her. I haven't seen her in a few years, so I'll be seeing her this weekend, tomorrow night for dinner, and then probably Saturday night for dinner as well. Saturday, as I mentioned, I'm meeting up with Misty Purcell from Luminous Fiber Arts, and Deb and Liz from Country Stitchers. Going to do a little show and tell. I'm going to try and film something with these ladies. We'll see how it goes. Don't know what our setup will really be. Deb did talk to the store owner up there, Stitches Unlimited, and she said, you know, she has no problem with it depending on how busy it is on a Saturday. So we're going to play it by ear. At the very least, we'll get pictures. So let's see. Nothing much else happening. Got our workout in this morning. This morning was a strength workout. So that means I'm going to be hurting. But won't be working out the rest of the weekend, although I do hope to find a place to get out and get a good walk in Lancaster tomorrow morning before we meet up with the gals. Or not tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. So we shall see. You can see I'm not doing much sewing, much of the sewing method on this one. When I'm kind of bebopping around like I have to do with this, in this area, I have to do the stabbing method more. The floss I'm using right now is Tropical Ocean by Gentle Arts. I love this colorway. There's some great, you can see the variation in that. Really pretty. And it's just perfect for the water in this. But I do try to not go in lines when I'm doing the water, because I don't want, like, well, you can see I actually did before I realized what would happen. Here in the first panel, you can see I was going up and down, and so I have these very strong lines of where the color variation happened. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. And of course it could just show like kind of where the water gets deeper. That's what it's meant to do, to show where the water gets deeper and shallower. But I want it to look more natural rather than a straight line like that. So I'm kind of all over the place with this today. Let's see. I'm enjoying everybody's comments on these videos. Again, I really appreciate that there's a bunch of you out there that are coming back to stitch with me every day. I'm finding that we are all more alike than we are different as far as what we like to do and, you know, in general, how we like to, when we like to stitch, how we like to stitch, the things we like to have with us, you know, all that kind of thing. So that's kind of fun. The friend I exercise with, though, she's definitely one of the ones that thinks I'm insane to have all these projects going. I think I mentioned that before. So again, this morning she's like, that would drive me crazy. Oh my God, I'm having a good time. they'll get done when they get done. And what I hope to do once Maynia is over is get at the beginning, get back to the smaller ones and get that I know I can get finished up quickly and get those done. All the while working on this, you know, this will never get put down until it's done because I don't want to fall behind. But that way I can feel that sense of accomplishment that we love and get some of those smaller ones done. And then I am also thinking about, you might want to think if you want to join me with this, I'm thinking about doing a Christmas in July. I have a couple Christmas, I might just have one Christmas one. No, I have two Christmas ones on the list for Maynia. I don't remember. But anyways, what I'd like to do, and then there's the 'Tis the Season stitch along that's going to start September 1st, so I won't do that one yet. But my other Christmas ones, I'm thinking about doing Christmas in July and starting all of those. And so some of these other things will get put aside and they'll concentrate on Christmas in July, except, like I said, for this one. So let me know if you want to join me with that. Oh, the other thing I wanted to remind you guys about, if you haven't already, or if you know somebody that might like it and hasn't, send them to my channel. Remember, I have the 1,000 subscriber giveaway going on. That is still going on. It is not going to close. Oh, look, that slipped under there. Can you see that? It's really hard, I know. So on that last stitch I did, even though I went behind 2, can you see that right there? Right there. It slipped and went straight up and down. So that's annoying. So I need to see if I can take that out without tearing up the thread or anything around it too badly. So anyways, my 1,000 subscriber giveaway is still going on. So if you haven't gone to that video and liked it and left a comment, please do that. If you know of anybody that you think would enjoy my content, send them on over. Although I know that means that there's more people to compete against, and those are some really good prizes. But still, they have until the 16th. Oh, that was the problem. I went to the wrong one. Did I cross that one? I did. They have until the 16th to leave a comment for that giveaway. I'm just going to finish out this thread and then I'll talk about what I'm going to take with me for the weekend. And then I'm going to be done for the day. This is going to be a super short one. Got all this water to fill in. I don't know whether I'm going to get to it today. Like I said, I have a lot of running around to do and some other things I need to get done today. But anyways, just a little bit of a glimpse of Harbor Haven. You'll be seeing this many, many, many more times over the course of the next few months. This doesn't end. This started in December of last year. Oh, I didn't bring my scissors in. This started in December of last year, so I assume the last chart will be November. So yeah, we've got a ways to go on it, but loving every stitch. I tell you what, if this is your type of stitching, most people are not doing it over 1. I wanted to do it over 1 because I did want it to be smaller. And I'm thrilled with that decision. But most people, if you go to the Harbor Haven Facebook group, or the, By the Bay Needle Arts Facebook group, you can see all the different projects. Or actually, even if you search on the, let's see, on the Harbor Haven Sal on Instagram, you'll see a bunch of different ones. Or maybe I'm the only one posting there. I don't remember. But anyways, more versions are out there if you want to see more versions. So that is that. So this weekend, like I said, I'm not doing any Stitch With Me's this weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to do the video of us being on the road. And then once we get the RV set up, I'll do a short video showing you the RV. Our little home away from home, which we absolutely love. But I am going to be starting some new ones still. So the first one, tomorrow's new start, is Blackberry House by Plum Street Samplers. Saturday's new start is Blessed Bee, Brenda Gervais with I Needle and Thread. And then the next day we'll be getting back to a whip, which is Grateful Hearts by the Trilogy. So this one, I do have a good chunk of it done. And I do love it. The reason I put it aside is because what I have going up here is, no surprise, I seem to have a theme. All this up here is 1/1. And in addition, so all this is 1/1. In addition, there's Brother in Blue needed, and this is Brother in Blue here as well. And we all know of the Brother in Blue shortage that exists out there in Cross Stitch World. Misty did tell me that when she was at In Stitches, the store we're visiting in Lancaster, when she was there a few weeks ago, they did still have some Brother in Blue in stock. So I am hoping that they still do. And if so, I will be snatching up what they have. But anyways, that is my plans for the weekend. I am not, at this point, I'm not planning on doing a video on Sunday. Sunday is going to be our travel back time, our travel home time, and then unloading the RV. And that always gets to be quite a process. So I'm probably not going to be doing anything on Sunday. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Look for short little videos over the weekend of different things. And I will be filming again Monday with another Stitch With Me. I don't think I decided. What is my Monday project? Hold on one second. I'm going to Evernote because that's where I keep all of my notes. Oh, Monday I start Moments in Chalk. So, what I'll do Monday will probably be a little bit longer of a video. I'll probably film a bit of an update one and show you all the stuff that I've got started over the weekend. And then do a Stitch With Me 2. Maybe I'll do them separate. I'll do a normal update one because I have some goodies to show as well. And then I'll do a Stitch With Me. Does that sound like a plan? All of this is, you know, subject to change because life. All right, that is all for me today, though. I have to run. Stitch your hearts out, people, and I will see you, I will see you with something tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.